No sé cómo te... A ver... Oh, mierda, se ve todo el... Mira la puta. No, fuck, ¿cuál era? Son todas mis ventanas. Este... Y este... La musiquita, ¿dónde está? No quedó cómodo esto. Ah, ¿dónde está el...? No, este no se tiene que ver. Y este... ¿Cómo hacía para que esto funcionara? Fuck. Pues sí, es bastante porno. A ver. Esto por aquí. ¿Cómo hacía para...? ¿Se puede dibujar? ¿Cómo hacía para...? Para que esto funcionara. A ver, esto fuera... Puedo capturar esto. A ver. Mierda. De la puta. Esto no. Oh, aquí está el manga que estaba viendo. Tengoku Daimaikyo. Daimaikyo. Tiene anime y es buenísimo. Es brutal. Es lo mejor que está saliendo ahora mismo. Me encantó el manga y el anime. El manga está dibujado como con un estilo de... En plan... Se nota mucho más. ¿Qué estaba diciendo? Con un estilo de... El estilo que tiene este... ¿Cómo se llama? Akira. El anime, no sé, es como un estilo muy de los 80. Está de puta madre. Bueno, aquí está. Estoy viendo esta cosa.
His journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, okay. and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework, okay, if they have not played the original game. Yeah. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the Saga is outside.
Lo ves completo, entonces dibujo. Quiero terminar esta cosa. Estoy yendo más tiempo del que quería. ¿Sabes este dibujo? Esta serie de dibujos en plan porno de Zelda. Y no son tan buenos, porque no sé dibujar porno. Como dibujar muchos desnudos desde mucho tiempo. Me salen más artísticos que eróticos. Porque esta cosa tendré que ser así.
glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Porque se mueve como... sí.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
¿Qué pasa si gusta? Oh,
We're
sorry.
facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaka. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions.
Fuck.
That'll be a problem. No, Captain.
Oh shit.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound!
Wow.
Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Nummers surrender, debrief.
Open the gates.
Joder, ¿cómo se cuenta?
Care to see who can slay
Por
more
aquilo
Xenos?
el lore, tío. El trasfondo de Warhammer.
I got a piece of that stuff
Es brutal.
for more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Oh, este pixel art. El Kingdom... ¿Cómo se llama? Kingdom to Crowns. No, no puede ser, ¿no? El puteros. No, estoy de puta madre, ¿qué es esto? Yes, your grace. Snowfall. Dios.
Beautiful indie game, yes, your grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story,
Carpenter?
and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
¿Qué es esto?
We gotta be ready.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Ugh.
What's going on?
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2,
No.
1.
Oh shit.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
¿Cómo se llama? Deathlight. No. Ah, no, si este es nuevo. Es que Toxic Commander. Oh. Va a haber horrores de zombies. soy mal. Es que los zombies son buenísimos. El peligro radica en las hordas, en su número. Como hay mucho humano, este planeta de mierda. Tóxico o comando. Va a ser un...
More unexpected collaborations. John Carpenter and Saber. Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash in the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Agosto 31.
Was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August. Can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped. To tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. So much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, es la mierda esta. ¿Cómo es esto? No, sí es esto. otra. Oh.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. My fellow dwarves, rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Well, let's see. Listen to
For Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a gotcha. Wilds of North America. Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead.
Puedes elegir entre sacrificar soldados. Ah, no, son sacrifice.
To be together again.
Dale.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
それで今回の指令は
あなた好みの単純ないただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
Recusa.
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。 俺に名はない。
Lekker heel. Oh. Lekker snel. Lekker dragon.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Headshot Nautica 4.
Adjust.
You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense. There's someone else down here. No.
Stan! Are you there?
Дуже так виявився. Август 29.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone. It's all. For video 5 years old today. To celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming, Porsche for a race car 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next, the game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fate Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
September.
Promised variety. There it is. Fate Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Oh, sì, il favorito.
Man, you can't.
Your hand of cards. Oh, Medusa.
And the world premiere, this way to level up your gaming this summer. Compare everything from cross-platform that is available. Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Hay una mosca. ¿Cómo está jodiendo? Soul sacrifice. Vamos a continuare la seconda. Es músico, tú. Hijo de leyendas, toma.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Let's go. Oh, este es interesante.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
A ver, no retrocede de naves espaciales. No.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavax.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
Se parece el Enterprise.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will, my buddy Anthony Mack. Excited.
Fun. Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian. Tons. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, pal, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass.
¿Cómo se llama este?
Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Hey, don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Este es metal. Ah, la serie. Un peacock.
Who Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Oh.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves. I'm here again. That's another me. I look good.
Oh, va a ser lo mismo que en cosa.
I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
Super, no, quello. Super Ten Force Ultra. Yourself.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
Super Force Ten Ultra. Perché sono.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
È bellissimo questo gioco.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, casting, the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEALs.
Sort of
showing you in a badass level that moves around. Thank you.
Just to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Qué pedazo.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots. We'll catch him.
Oh, qué bíceps tiene, qué tríceps.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Una mezcla entre magia y futurismo. Dios, el microte. Un shooter con magia.
want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
Siempre guerra.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay. Love that we get to show you guys.
Exclusivo de Polystat. No dice nada.
Love that we get to show you NBA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
La segunda parte.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so
He jugado el primero. Esto no es spoiler.
We're asking me this? This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
No me estoy spoileando todo el juego.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Creo que me puedo spoiler el final.
24 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event with media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Ya está.
Had to finally reveal it.
Este
And
que es.
Bybee. Did you recognize it?
What is this place?
No.
Really?
You solve.
Juego de los puzzles.
I'd say it's like.
I think you'll have a lot of fun sort of exploring around and see what different things you can hunt and the abilities that they give.
Es control.
Abilities that they give.
Xbox 360.
Core
Pero no tiene
mechanics
rumbo, no tiene
resemble
cosas
very much a
giroscopio.
twin-stick shooter. However, unlike twin-stick shooters, it focuses less on the high-intensity moments and on solutions to the challenges of the game. Haunted follows the story of a ghost in the afterlife, and beyond that, it really expands into a lot of ghosts in the afterlife and sort of the stories that they have.
Oh, qué bonito.
The progression and story of Hunty both center around collecting these stars, and the stars have this special ability that they give ghosts access to pieces of their past life that they've left behind. The environments and characters are all carefully crafted with a 2D hand-drawn style, so there's a lot of painstaking frame-by-frame animation work in there, and we have a fantastic soundtrack. So it all sort of comes together to give you this sort of tour through the afterlife. If this is something you're interested in, be sure to wishlist it. It helps us out a lot.
The next game is a bit of a blast from the past. It arrived on the scene around 12 years ago, quickly became the talk of the town, and won a handful of awards, including the Seamus McNally Grand Prize, GDCs, and it's been...
The Hawk Studio, his work. Now we're partnering with him to help bring it back.
¿Cómo se llama?
In Cart Life, you can play as 3 different characters in any order. Each have their own unique background in the Hawk Studio.
Hunt 2, no me aparece en Steam. ¿Cómo que te esta mierda en Steam para que me deje de
The main
excluir
mechanic in Haunty is
títulos.
that as a ghost, you can haunt things and get access to their abilities. There's a big variety of things that you can haunt in this
Y
game.
la puta.
I think you'll have a lot of fun sort of exploring around and see what different things you can haunt and the abilities.
Pero no está en Steam.
Core mechanics resemble very much a twin-stick shooter. However, unlike twin-stick shooters, it focuses less on the high-intensity moments and more on finding creative ways to use the twin-stick paradigm.
Where managing your own car
Dios, un culazo.
is from doing what they love most. The skateboard mechanics are very similar to the arcade-like games such as Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I mean, our lead game designer Steve actually worked on Tony Hawk's Underground.
It started a long time ago, the idea, and the far-flung. Man, this really looks a lot like an RPG. It seemed to me that you can visit game. It fuses together old school skateboarding with the tricks and traversal, manuals, grinds, jumps, balance meters with a roguelite structure.
Just like with other games in the roguelite genre, death is a central mechanic in the game. When you die in a run, thankfully you don't lose everything. You keep your resources which you can use to get permanent upgrades such as tattoos or skateboards, which act as weapons. The combat in our game can be described as a fast-paced skateboard hack and slash. While you have your light and heavy attacks, the core of the gameplay revolves around your skateboarding tricks.
The game should be quite easy for people to pick up and play. It has a combat system which is meant to be very friendly, very forgiving and rewarding, especially at the beginning. And then gradually it teaches you and ramps up the skill of skateboarding where you need it, when you need it.
Why did you stop me from skating?
Look at yourself. Your wing, your arm. What do you think happens when that gets to your head?
Thank you for watching this reveal of Hellskate. Wish listing the game would mean the world to us. Thank you.
Este es el
In our
próximo.
next game, Henry Halfhead, you play as Half a Head. That's the game. But it's so much more than that too, because you see, Henry can be many things, can be any reach. I don't care, entertainment.
Usually start by making their bed. Staying in bed is tempting, but only leads to regret later. Henry knows that if you want to change the world, you have to start off by making your own bed. Completing this simple task in the morning gives Henry a little bit of pride and the feeling of control over their life. With part of the morning routine done, Henry was ready to freshen up. For hours.
Oh, Dios mío.
They didn't know. They just like the color. It's actually great for their skin.
Dios. Qué mierda.
That got all the dirt. Henry should now dry themselves. All clean and dry, Henry is now ready for a proper breakfast. Breakfast with a warm beverage is important, and so is keeping up with the news.
No, qué ingenioso. Está mal. Soy curioso.
It's perhaps best on it.
¿Cómo se llama? No, no creo que lo juegue.
Co-founder and audio director. Team has been.
Espera, quiero ver antes el de Dolor Digital. ¿Eso qué? El resto no golpe. Contado. 12 minutos. Who knows when drop in a few seconds. Espero que configurar un par de teclas para apagar para desactivar las cámaras y el micrófono. Vale, vamos, funciona. Sí funciona. Trailer coming up en 37. Son trailers. Oh, qué brutal. ¿Cómo se llama este juego? Bleak Sword DX. Me lo apunto. Oh, ya lo tengo apuntado. 8 minutos. Ah, se va a aprovechar para echarme nueva. Ah, no me da. Mierda, ¿con cuál era? Con este. Ah, creo que va a ser mejor. Si lo hago con este, entonces. Ok. Vale, voy a aprovechar de echar una medalla. Faltan 7 minutos.
Karmazu is a joyful cooperative platformer where up to 10 random players team up and must combine the abilities of 50 different characters to win and complete a loop. Throw yourself on a spike and lay down an adorable little tombstone. Karmazu is about helping people, working together, and finding bliss in cooperation, even when things go wrong.
Esta mezquilla es muy entretenida. Oh shit. ¿Qué es esto? El que se llama Shadow of the Dead. LOL, Shadow of the Dead. Remaster, fuck. Ah, hijo de puta, bueno, esto no le salgo. Mierda. La segunda parte hubiera estado. Fuck. Pero bueno. El movimiento y el combate se sentían bastante. El combate no, pero el movimiento. Se sentía bastante horrible cuando lo jugué en el emulador. Fuck. Bueno. ¿Qué es esto? Mierda, casi. Bueno, es algo. Está bien. Esto puede dar paso a una segunda parte. Oh, Dios. Sí, casi. Qué brutal eso. Puto Shadow of the Dead. Es un puto juegazo. Fuck. Con el artista este que hizo el manga de orn0. ¿Qué estilazo tiene la señora? Bueno, un remaster está bien. Un remaster. Un remake. Tampoco se ve tan mal, el problema era jugablemente. No se sentía tan bien el movimiento. Un remaster. Bueno. Un remake. Pero bueno, remaster es algo. Peor es nada.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
For generations,
Él continúa la historia
this is where
que él
it
estaba
all
haciendo.
began. The cultural icon of the gaming industry, more influential than any pop star or politician. The most famous video game mascot of all time. Devolver Digital's very own Volvi. You know him as the star of all your
que es verdad.
favorite Devolver games.
Es real.
But where did Volvi come from? Many years ago, Devolver Digital hired little-known designer Ronathan Trotfield and tasked him with creating a character that could rival the big names of the day.
You have to remember, we were trying to
creating a character that could rival the big names of the day.
You have to remember, we were trying to compete with the heavy hitters. Bonk, Gex, Awesome Possum, Arrow the Acrobat. And this was no small task.
Yeah, we spent a few years on it, but to be honest, I don't really remember drawing it.
I remember Ronathan showing us that final design. It was a beautiful moment.
That face, those smart brown shoes, and of course, the master stroke, his one big hand.
For gaming.
I'd just never seen a character with a hand that big. We knew straight away we had something special.
Volvi was introduced to the world in his first solo game, Field Run, which went on to become a cult hit.
We were seeing the sales numbers going up and up. We couldn't believe it. The demand for the character was insane.
I think it's supposed to be a rat.
And so Volvi went on to star in a string of hit Devolver titles. Hotline Miami, Cult of the Lamb, Grease from Nomada, Ape Out, My Friend Pedro, Piku Niku, Enter the Gungeon. The list goes on and on. Volvy's popularity had skyrocketed. He was an icon, not just for video games, but pop culture in general.
The Volvy merchandise was flying off the shelves. I'm talking clothing, toys, and even a range of what we called legally edible snack foods.
Volvy's Mystery Bites! Can you solve the riddle? Join Volvy and try to figure out what's in your mouth!
They're confusing to taste.
But tastes and trends are fickle. And as the years went by, kids began to want different things from their video game mascots.
We saw the way the market was changing, and we made the difficult decision to part ways with Ronathan. We had no choice. We needed to keep Volvy relevant.
It's Volvy 2.0! In the new game from Devolver Digital!
Cool.
Cigarette Heist!
We lost the big cheeky smile.
I don't need your permission
What
to
the
eat a
fuck?
meat burger.
Even the big hand for gaming, in favor of something with more attitude.
Guess what? I have an earache, and I don't care. It's graffiti time.
Maybe
Because it's
Volvy 2.0 performed poorly, and the character began a slow but steady decline.
So, we made the decision to quietly discontinue the Volvy franchise.
It felt like I was losing a family member. Well, a distant family member,
Volvy.
but it was still quite horrible.
And, nobody assumes since.
Until now. Good evening! Good evening! And thank you all for coming to a very, very special night. I'm your host, Chris Jake. And you heard it right, folks. I am so proud to present the launch event for the reboot, rebirth, and return of the world's greatest video game mascot, Volvy! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, settle down, please, because it gets even better. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Volvy's original creator, Ronathan Trotfield! Come on, Ron! Yes! Wow! Oh my goodness, Ron, what a moment. You are looking fantastic. Please tell me, bro, how do you feel right now on this momentous day?
Very nice.
Wow, that is beautiful. That is amazing. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what you and the team at Devolver have come up with. So, what do you say? You want to see him? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, may I present to you the new and improved Volvy! Wow. Oh my God, he is back! Incredible! But how does he work?
I'm glad you asked, Chris. Well, we've taken the heart and soul of what made Ronathan's character so lovable, but we've given him a very important new update. With the latest advances in both biotech and machine learning, Volve-E fuses the DNA of a real vole with today's most powerful AI technology.
That's impressive.
In short, Volve-E can instantly generate brand new, fully playable games based on simple prompts by the player.
Simple prompts, you say?
That's right. The consumer no longer has to wait for a bunch of slow programmers and stinky developers to be inspired. No.
Sí, por fin, estos hijos de
To
puta
play what
asquerosos.
they want, when they want. Here, let me show you. Hey there, Volve-E.
Joder.
Generate a game for me. How about one that, oh, I don't know, is a cooperative survival sandbox, but with wizards?
Me lleva la puta. LOL. Si se craftea un juego. Ya necesitamos de los desarrolladores mediocres.
Thrown wide, horror inside, riders drew iron, there's no to hide. Before it was done, our heroes, yes, everyone, they fell and died.
A ver. No me olvido delicioso. Una mezcla entre antes de Gandhi y Nuclear Thor.
It's up to you now, kid.
Espero algo más. Es una especie de Tony Stark, pero con metralletas. No se ve mal. No se ve mal, te crafteas tus armas. Es que se ve como muy, no lo sé, el estilo artístico se ve como muy sobredesarrollado. Wizard with a gun. Estoy jugando algo mucho más por refil.
So wait a minute. Are you saying that game was entirely generated by Valve E? No one had to spend any time or effort making it?
Correct.
Como debe de ser.
There was no real creative process at all. Just Valve E and his wonderful machine learning. No, well, that's a good question, actually. Well, each prompt and game idea has to be digested by Valve E's powerful system, and so inevitably there are some waste byproducts.
Oh.
So back to the games. Do you mean to say that anyone can give Valve E a prompt? Even, I don't know, me? Sure, Chris. See for yourself. Oh, okay. I'm nervous now. Sure. Me?
Sonrisa.
Sure, Chris. See for yourself. Oh, okay. I'm nervous now. Hi, Balby. Chris James.
Dios, mata esa cosa.
I'm a huge fan of the Talos principle, so I'd like to see something like that, but with new puzzles. a grander story, and big, beautiful worlds to roam around. Oh, and I'd like to see that gameplay right about now.
I can't help but notice that many of these structures are not strictly functional. There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here.
Waarschijnlijk staan het ook de puzzels. Dat soort intellectueel. Het kan wel eens fruit van zo'n longen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Now that looks like the kind of game I could really spend my disposable income on. Thanks, Balby.
Yes.
What happened to his big pen?
And the best part is that to create a game with Valve E, you don't need any game experience or any of that tech stuff. Who here hasn't dreamt of creating their own game?
I have.
Right? You there? Yes! You have a game idea? Yeah, come on up here. All right. Okay. All right. Well, ow. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. No, please, please, be careful.
Sorry, I'm such a big fan.
All right. So, do you have a game idea you'd like Valve E to generate?
Okay, how about a super weird walking simulator where you control the character's legs independently from his body? Maybe there's some guys in horses' heads and possibly there's even a mountain?
Right.
But let's see, Valby, what could you rustle us up?
Don't touch me.
What the hell?
Nate! Nate! Nate!
Nate, buddy, family meeting, let's go.
Not right now. Not right now. Okay? You just want to come?
No, he's 35. I want him to have some kind of Nate, if you can hear my voice, I want you to come up here and have family meeting.
Ik weet het nog niet. Dat is te mellow, niet hè? Hier. Es una idea buenísima.
Oh, can you not?
I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time to when you did it.
No, I was just trying to catch it with my, sorry.
With your foot, yeah, you tried to catch it.
I saw it was starting to go and I decided to
just kick, you thought I'll give it a good kick to counteract the fall.
Yeah, I was just trying to steady it. I might over.
Yeah, you might have. You might have oversteadied it.
No, it was just a little oversteady.
Well, it's not steady now.
No, well.
See you later.
So,
Oh, 2024. Correcto, ¿qué dijo?
So what happens if we bring a pro into this? Let's give Valby something really special here.
What's up, guys? Hey, yo! Hey, how we doing? Guys, I am watching live, and can I just say, what you were doing out there, incredible. I could not be more excited to be part of this.
And thank you. We're all massive fans of your influence. What sort of prompt would you like to give Vol-E here?
Okay, try this, Volby. A much-anticipated sequel to a hilarious online co-op game. Just more gameplay, more levels, just better all around.
Okay, Volby. Show 'em what you got.
Oh, ¿cómo se llama? Ese mirror.
Human Fall Flat 2. I know I'd love to get my hands on a copy of that. Who wouldn't, right? Yeah, come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have all met the new and improved Volve-E, it's time for him to meet with you as we connect him to Devolver's global network of gamers.
Yeah, that's right. Come on!
Once connected, his powerful technology will be an open source tool free for us all to use.
Wow, that is generous.
Here we go!
Woo!
Joder.
Slight technical hit.
Se volvió nazi. Oh no. Lo voy a destruir. Oh. Joder.
Of all your favorite Volve merchandise right now. Buy it now. A demand. Devolver. Buy it now.
Dios, qué fumado. No, hijos de puta, ¿cómo se la sacan? Oh, está en su control. Oh, det är bra. Fue mucho más cortito que en veces anteriores. No, siempre han sido igual de cortitos. Dios. Qué un cortometraje. Bueno, puedo seguir viendo los indies. Yo estoy dibujando. Oh, qué bonito, ¿qué es esto?
Cocoon is an adventure game
Oh,
with
es este
multiple
juego.
worlds,
Son juegos que yo no
and
anunciaba.
each of these worlds are contained within an orb. Let me demonstrate by jumping out of the world which we are currently exploring. Just like that, we are now in a world outside. The orange orb here contains the world we were previously exploring. Let's jump out one more time. We are now in a world even further outside and can explore this world using the orange orb that we picked up.
Dios. Las putas inteligencias artificiales.
Orbs can be placed on switches to power devices and solve puzzles. And you can even throw them into pipes. You can use the hierarchy of worlds within worlds to solve interesting puzzles. For example, to safely avoid this moving barrier, you simply jump out of the world, let it pass by, and jump back in. Now, Cocoon is not only about exploration and puzzles. Within each world, you have to face hunters.
It's commissioned on canvas.
Ah, come on. Cocoon.
And now, I'm pleased to bring you a title from French-Canadian developer Impossible. In this relaxing artistic exploration game, you play a painter with a watercolor brush and a whole city to explore. This game is more than appropriate for Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition because its title, Été, in French, translates to the word summer.
Hi, my name is Vlad, the studio voice. You see the world through the eyes of a painter, with every surface acting like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to fill it with color.
Como el juego este que se
Été means summer in
Es como en blanco y negro.
because it's set in our French-speaking hometown of Montreal, Canada.
Están disparando bolitas de pintura negra o blanca.
As droplets of reveal a bigger part. Taking part in their lighthearted maybe they'll let you in on their best.
A ver. Tiene vibes en plan a short hike. A short hike. Summer Hill. A folktale about life, loss, and livestock. A ver.
We hope you enjoyed this first look at our brand new game, Summer Hill.
Summer
To
Hill.
give you a little bit more detail, Summer Hill is a story-driven puzzle game in which you play as a young shepherd and their dog. Together you'll be setting out to rescue the lost flock that have been scattered. Hill brings together striking pastoral landscapes by few people or places that haven't been impacted in some small way by the practice of shepherding. Even the name, Summer Hill, is a name often given to highland pastures where sheep are taken to graze during the warmest months of the year.
Qué buena está la
In many
comida
ways,
borrega.
mentality working with design and please help us.
This is fucking action game.
Be easy. Don't know how much longer be longer. And mixes it together with a heartfelt love story. And sometimes with all these infected, it's too much. For lives, you have someone's soul. Did you just
Oh, es interesante.
games, battle, or dungeons? I mean, if you want, bye.
See the world.
Wishlist now.
Ether Nights.
Next up, from Italian-Icelandic developer Evil Licorice, comes a nostalgia-fueled gadget-building sim that demystifies electronics engineering and allows you to share your creations with the community.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Bancale from Evil Licorice, and I'm one of the designers of it. I love the knob where I press the buttons, and this is where the idea for retro gadgets comes. That's a layer of and a fantastic goal and plan.
Very much
No lo hace.
in Australia.
Que podías incluso imprimir los diseños en 3D.
The game is set in a vast open world, and you're free to pick and choose which jobs you'd like to take on. There's no contracts in the challenges in the game is figuring
Es que es
out
buenísimo
how
el
to
shell
pick up
shading.
each item
Es brutal.
and deliver it
Qué bien se
safely
ve.
to its destination using the parts that you have available.
Oh, se te rompió la cosa. Aparte se supone que antes se utilizaba para ahorrar recursos. Imagino que ahora mismo se puede hacerlo. Puede funcionar igual. Para los estudios indies.
And as you build up your collection of parts, more creative options will become available to you. And I think a lot of the fun in the game is just messing around and being creative in its editing.
A los Zelda Breath of the Wild.
And finally, I'm really excited to announce that Mars First Logistics 2 weeks.
¿Cómo se llama? Mars First Logistics. Oh.
You'd think the aftermath of a worldwide flood would
Mars
be pretty bleak, right? Well,
First
UK and
Logistics.
Denmark-based studio Die Gute Fabrik has a different take.
Este no
From
es un
the studio
desplome.
that brought you Mutazione and Sports Friends comes
Saldrá
an
una
all-new
que se desplome.
adventure set in the sprawling post-flood world of the stylish, seaworthy salt.
You decide to the people that you meet brought to life by beautiful animation. Our art team have written on that island. Another thing we're super proud of is our exploration system. So we've sort of done away with the walk of Shakeling from a linear stuff. There are plenty of laughs, but tough choices and meaningful moments too. Our writer's room of award-winning storytellers have done an incredible job.
Este estilo es muy a lo
We're so
Archibald
delighted
Heroes.
to share Salty Chronicles, know the wonderful characters.
Un poco.
All right, this next game is. Sorry, Tim wants me of most. Getting to know Chris Paul. He's dropping all their private conversations, all their ups and downs. They're trying. Too bad there's no way to do those in that. Need us all game development. Very quick sneak peek. It's amazing.
Second different avenues.
Tiene un cráneo elongado. Ese peinado no le beneficia mucho.
Future Day of
Day of the Devs. We're going on 11 years. We could not pay for any of this without the
Tiene un gran
sponsors. They donate to
cráneo.
us. So please, thank you. All the transition. Thank you. More information on you. It's really cool.
No, este es el de... Oh, espera, anunciaron cosas. Están anunciando juegos antes del este. Aunque ya los habían anunciado. The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Or The Cosmic Wheel. Sisterhood. Oh, qué bonito. ¿Qué es eso? Necesito hacer este tema para nuestro gran juego. The Slitgate Life 2. Dios, tengo ganas del siguiente juego de los de entretenimiento. Que no hay nada más, ¿no?
Armazu is about helping people. Work.
No, no está bien.
What the hell, man? Hey, what the fuck?
El puto Shadow of the Demon.
Every demon has the right to pick the music with his own fuse. I do love a party.
Una segunda parte, Dios, por favor. Bueno, parece que he terminado esto. Mañana habrá más conferencias. A ver, ¿cuál está con mañana? Tocaba el de Capcom Game Fest. Esto me vuelve. El horario de esta mierda.
Hey kids, it's me, your old pal Volvi, your favorite video game character. Remember me? I'm back.
Calla. Estoy vuelto. Devolver Direct. Pero se fue el de hoy. Mañana no sale nada. A ver este. Mañana no hay nada. Oh, tenía los horarios, pero los perdí. Olvidé la página donde estaban. Mañana toca Tribeca Games. Estos son indies, ¿no? Welcome Direct el 10. Futuro Game Show. Eso no es de PC, no el PC Game Show. El Xbox, Ubisoft, Capcom. ¿Quieren anunciar algo? Como que estoy muy flojillo ahora. Este E3. No, este no es E3. Bueno, tal vez lo ven de noche. Mucho calor. Son las 3. Continúo dibujando un rato más. Que debería haber terminado este dibujo ya. De la puta.